Hey millionaires, C Payne here, CMO of GraphicDesignWars.com and the author of the Millionaire Marketing blog. Today I'm going to teach you how to grow your email contact list in a matter of minutes. So about 2 weeks ago I had a contact list of 450 people, and these are emails and names of people that I met and exchanged business cards with. Then I realized, I had an epiphany, why don't I just pull in the email addresses of all the people I talk to in Gmail, the people I talk to in LinkedIn, and the people I talk to on a daily basis in MacMail. So I set out to do that, and I grew my list from 450 people to around 2,000, like I said, in a matter of minutes. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So first, let's start with LinkedIn. You're in LinkedIn, you're on the home page. You want to click on Contacts. Go to Contacts, and LinkedIn is going to populate a list of all of your connections. I've got about 1,500. And at the bottom here at the right, you'll see a secret button called Export Connections. Most people don't know it's here, but it allows you to pull down the contact information of everyone you're connected to on LinkedIn. It's so valuable. So I'm just going to click that. Then I choose what format I want to export the connections. If I wanted an Excel file, or if I was using Outlook, I'd take CSV. But because I use the address book in Mac, I'm going to take this format. So I'm going to say export. It's going to prompt me to type in a code, which looks like 5:27 INSTIL. Let's see. Oh, money in the bank. Okay. So now that that's done, I now have connections and address book. So it's going to open address book here. And it says 1,500, 1,550 cards. They're all duplicates because I've already done this. So I'm going to click cancel, but you get the idea. So now all of my LinkedIn connections, I now have all of their contact information in my Mac address book. Now that's step one. Again, if you wanted to just get an Excel file and take that Excel file and add it to your existing distribution list or your existing Excel file, you could do that with the CSV. But because I'm going to do that after I do all three, I just moved them right into the address book. So now let's go to Gmail. So I'm sure most of you all use Gmail or Hotmail. Not sure how it works in Hotmail, but I know I use Gmail. I have actually 4 Gmail accounts. So I'm going to show you how to do this. It took me a while to figure this out, but on the left you'll see this Gmail button. Click it, and wow, hidden right behind the Gmail, it's contacts. Now, you want to export all of your contacts here. Go to Export and choose all contacts, or you can choose a particular group. I chose all of them. And again, whatever format you want. In this case, I would click Export to get the Apple format because I'm already getting all of my other contacts there. I'm actually going to cancel because I don't want to mix these people in my address book. But I will take the CSV. So I'll click Export. And it's going to download that, and now it's in my downloads. I would show you here, Google CSV. Bam, that's an Excel file. I can open it in Excel. The last thing is getting all of my contacts out of MacMail. Now, MacMail, as you know, works with the address book, which we've already seen. And because because Apple is proprietary and they don't really like sharing, it's going to be a little more difficult to export from the address book. So I actually had to look up and do some research, and I found a really cool app that does this very well. And it's called Export Address Book by Stephen Keller. So go to the Apple Store, itunes.apple.com, and find this app right here. And it's $3.99, not terribly expensive and well worth it for 1,600 email addresses that you can start sending emails to every week about your business. So $3.99 is definitely a small investment for that. So once you've got that downloaded, why don't I open that up and show you guys how it looks. Okay, it's not open yet, so I'll take you on that journey. So I'll go to my applications, export address book here. This is how it looks. First thing I'm going to do is add all, because I want to export everybody who's in my address book. So now, boom, just populated that. The next thing I'm going to do is choose what type of information I want from these contacts. Now, I know I only want first name, last name, and the email address. So I'm going to choose to remove all of these other unnecessary fields. So the easiest thing to do is just remove them all at once and then add back the ones I want. So I'm going to click the plus button. Oops, clicked it twice. select first, select last. Again, I pushed that twice by mistake. And the third thing, I would click it one more time for email right here. And I'm just going to change this to primary. And there I go. Get everything that I need, because this is the type of information that I'm going to later add into MailChimp, which is my email application in which I use to do email blasts. So you can choose what format you want. I want an Excel workbook, again, because I'm just going to copy and paste out of Excel and move it into MailChimp. So I'll click OK. And then, boom, click Export, give it a name, Contact List, June 16, 2012. Bam. It's exporting it right now. Let me go to my desktop, and here you can see it's right here. I'm going to open this guy up, and here I have around, I don't know how many that was, 1,700, 1,600 new email addresses right here. So it's super simple, super easy, and like I said, why not get the email addresses from people you're already talking to in Gmail or in Hotmail, in Outlook or in MacMail and LinkedIn, because you can start sending them emails about your business. You want to saturate them with your brand and indoctrinate them with your products and services, so that if one day they have a need for what you sell, they'll think of you. If they're seeing emails from you every week, they're going to think of you. Or maybe they don't have a need themselves, but a friend of theirs, a relative, needs what you sell. Well, guess what? If they're seeing your emails about how great your products are, about how much your customers love it, anything that you're sending to them, hopefully on a weekly basis, then they're more likely to buy and to recognize your brand in the future. So here's a quick tip. Like I said, it did wonders for me, quadrupled my list in a matter of minutes. Hope you try it, and I'll be back later for another video.